Hey everybody, back with a new episode of Babylon 5. Last episode, ding dong, the psychopath is dead. Cartagia got taken out by Veer, who, didn't really want to kill someone. It really affected him, but it had to be done. Londo was there for him to comfort him and let him know that he is still a good person, and it was the right thing for him to do. And, it accomplished what we needed. The Centauri are going to leave the Narn homeworld, and they have made Londo the new prime minister. So that's exciting. And then, there were a couple of Narn that were wanting to immediately just, get back at the Centauri, but thankfully Jakar, with a cool little head, was like, no, we need to focus in on ourselves. We need to reinstate the Kari and get ourselves back together. So that was all really nice. I don't think Jakar and Londo are in the best of places between them, but they did work together, and I did love that. And then you've got everyone else dealing with the Vorlons, who are just taking out planet after planet, just imploding from the inside, all of these innocent people. And they all came up with an idea to get the shadows in their line of fire. Not without cost. We did lose an amazing group of people on a ship that were very noble and up to the task of being a sacrifice. And hopefully the shadows and the Narn will have some mutually assured destruction and kind of deal with each other for right now, and we can figure out what we do next, because I don't think they're just completely take each other out. We just, hopefully it has bought us some time. This next episode is called Into the Fire. I mean, we've been there, we've been in the fire, but it's not stopping. And just curious to know where we're going from here. Hope to check in and see just how well that plan ended up working, if they're just going to be fighting for a while, or what. But yeah, let's get back into it.
There aren't any more first ones around here. We've got 5 so far. That's good enough.
There is time for one more.
One more?
This is the last.
Just wish I knew how things were going out there. Captain's idea about hitting Vorlon targets, delaying them long enough to put our fleets in a killing zone between the Vorlons and the Shadows.
Possibly futile, but very human.
Thanks.
I will introduce them to you now.
Oh, okay.
They're almost as old as the Vorlons. They've not spoken to anyone outside their own race for centuries.
You put together a hell of a team, Gillette. You should be proud. Win or lose, we'll go down fighting.
That's right.
Pour it on, Mr. Lanier. I have enough to deal with as it is, without worrying about a knife in the back.
Minister, please.
Oh. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. Oh, very natural, though.
I'm sure.
Are you still here? Go!
We have found all of the remaining first ones and send them on to the rendezvous point.
Okay.
We want to follow back one more will not turn the tide of battle.
I promised Ivanova she'd be here with the fleet at the end.
He's good on his word.
Yes.
In time, most of them died, or passed beyond the rim to whatever lies in the darkness between galaxies.
Oh, man.
We've lived too long. To live on, as we have, is to leave behind joy and love and companionship, because we know it to be transitory.
It's still
Only
important.
those whose lives are brief can imagine that love is eternal.
Several months ago, someone close to you was murdered. Poisoned, I believe.
Yes, the Lady Adira.
I don't know if lady is the correct designation.
Who gave the order?
What do you think?
Your associate, Mr. Morden.
I'm glad
But
you
you
know.
didn't know his motives.
He played me. He played
The
me
whole
like a
time.
puppet. No!
cannot win this war through force. You must understand your way out of this. Sheridan knows. What remains to be seen is whether he knows that he knows.
Oh my goodness. Can you be a little bit more direct?
Now that Cartagia is dead, I am ordering you to remove those ships.
Immediately.
At once.
The Vorlons would never attack a civilian population that big.
Are you kidding?
The ships stay.
Are you naive or stupid?
You're afraid, aren't you?
Or that? Oh shit! Londo!
Your ships are very impressive in the air or in space. But at this moment, they are on the ground.
Uh-huh.
They're on the ground. But they can sense an approaching ship miles away. So what are you going to do, Malaya? Blow up the island?
Now that you mention it,
I hope there were no Centauri there.
a few stayed to maintain the illusion of our presence. I
Damn.
knew what was being asked of me.
Sacrifices.
I would have preferred another way.
Even if my associates lose this war, they have allies. They'll make sure Centauri Prime pays the price for what you've done here.
Who is an ally to the shadows?
Oh, Mr. Morgan, I have not even started with you yet.
Ooh. Don't get caught up.
White Star 2, do you receive?
Susan, you made it.
I think they're coming.
Oh my god. They're here.
They're pissed.
Yeah.
Shadows forced them to allow a base on their planet. It's not their fault. You can't destroy an entire planet of 6 billion people just for that.
No response. But Captain,
Oh, this is far too relevant.
Be listening. What do you want?
I'd like to live just long enough to be there when they cut off your head and stick it on a pike.
What a
as
moment.
warning to the next 10 generations that some favors come with too high a price. I want to look up into your lifeless eyes and wave like this.
Fuck you, Morden. Wow.
Anything yet?
No, nothing.
Send the signal, Mr. Leader.
Here they are. Look at them. Wild.
There's still one thing left. Something that's been touched by the shadows, influenced by them.
You?
You told them that you were here.
Oh, Londo, you're fucked.
they're calling in all their other ships.
How many are there?
They are leaving.
Dodge the bullet?
Oriana.
Whoa.
You thought we could not touch you. You were wrong.
Oh no.
And you they have left. For us.
Oh my god, they're both working through Lita.
You've had the technology to destroy Zahadum all along. So why haven't you used it?
You do not understand.
Then tell us.
But I do understand. That's what's got you worried, isn't it?
Ooh.
They're frozen in place, an evolutionary dead end. Why side with the old? Embrace the new.
You both suck.
Pain and struggle, conflict and war.
You don't want to kill the messenger, you just want to kill the message. Make it harder for them to get to us. Guarantee that we do things your way.
Yeah.
After all, if you destroy the Vorlons, they'll never know you won. They'll never see that you were right and they were wrong.
Oh my god. This petty bullshit.
What is it?
You're trying to force us to decide which of you is right.
They're
Like a
both
couple of
wrong.
Parents arguing in front of their kids, manipulating them.
There is only chaos and evolution.
There is only order and obedience.
Huh. Love how they frame each other.
You will fight. Because we tell you to fight.
the others know no other way.
That's where you're wrong.
You've let them see. You've let them know.
Hurry, take my hand.
Okay. Get up, get up.
They're giving you a chance to change your mind.
What?
Ask forgiveness. Choose.
No.
Your next words will decide which way this goes.
The Vorlons ask only one question, over and over. Who are you? For you, the question is, what do you want? I have never heard you answer that question.
You do not speak for the rest.
They will not follow you if you are dead.
Missile on approach. Impact in 10 seconds.
Oh my god.
Mr. Koth, they took the hit for us.
Oh man.
The other ships are moving in, surrounding us.
Because they believe in you.
Our age is past. This belongs to the younger races.
Yeah, it always does.
They have learned to stand on their own.
Will you come with us?
I have been here since the beginning. I will not leave you now.
Then we will not be alone.
They're crossing over. They seem sad. Whoa, I can't believe this is happening. Now what? Just like that?
Did we just win?
Don't jinx it.
This is yours now.
Oh my god, how is this not the end of the show?
To do as we have done. I look forward to the day when your people join us beyond the rim.
Yeah, everyone should move on
We will
eventually.
wait for you.
I'm no expert, but I think you should feel happy.
I'm nervous to do that.
But every time I have been happy, the universe has conspired to do something nasty to me.
Aw. I can't believe this.
The galaxy seems somehow smaller now that the first ones are gone.
It does.
Feels like the magic's gone.
Let go. Now we make our own magic.
This could have been a season or a series finale. What the hell? Wow. I actually can't believe that happened. That seems like something that would not happen for a very long time. And it's not even like a season finale, much less a series finale. Like, what the hell? I mean, yay, exciting. They're gone. They're all gone. I think it's a pretty good metaphor for what we deal with in real life, where older generations think they know best and they just won't hand the keys over to the kids. And that conflict is something that we all have to deal with. It's really frustrating when we have like super old people in power and they just don't live in the actual world that exists. And it's time to move on for them. And can you imagine what's going on the Outer Rim? Is that like, I mean, I can't even imagine what's after that. But they're going. And it was so weird to see the representations of the Vorlons in the shadows be like little children being like, will you come with us? Like, what the fuck? They were just murdering each other and others. And wow. I mean, they definitely made the right decision. You don't choose either an absolute. They're so all the way to the other side, both of them, that they don't even know what they're fighting for. They don't know why they're fighting for it. And they've lost the plot. And we reminded them of that. Lorianne helped us with that. And all the first ones, they're all going too. I can't believe this. But, like, now what? I feel like maybe we'll start getting more into the micro after we dealt with so much macro. But how do you build those stakes up, you know? How do you get to something like this? But I'm not complaining. I'm just very curious of, like, how you reset after this. But this was very satisfying. And I just kept waiting for the other shoe to drop, and it never did. Centauri, they got rid of all the shadows, not without sacrifice, in the same way we dealt with last episode, or Sheridan did. I'm glad that he got to take out Morden and got to know the truth about who really killed Adira. And did what he needed to do. So that worked out too. I just can't believe, like, I didn't realize that we were going to be so involved in the firefight once the Vorlons and Shadows were going at each other, but they were really kind of leaving us alone until, you know, Lorianne took us to a place where we could actually talk to them and what, like, their primary objective is and everything, which we knew, but it was good for us to confront them on their bullshit and say, we're not going to stand for it. It doesn't represent us. It doesn't serve us. And it's time for them to leave. Amazing. I'm shocked. I'm so shocked. I mean, I like how they broke it down with the who do you want, what do you want, those questions that they couldn't even answer themselves. It was really cool. And to see that represented in Sheridan and Delenn, proving again why they are the one. They really held strong and said the right things and got them to fucking leave. And it seeming like it was the right move for Sheridan to go to Zahadum because he met Lorianne, and that future that we saw where they were like, well, it's just going to happen again. Like, that doesn't seem to be true anymore because they're gone. The shadows aren't going to attack in 1,000 years. Unless they come back, but I feel like they can't. Like, once you cross over, that's it. I mean, that's kind of a little metaphorical as well, like crossing over to the other side. Dying. They needed to die. They've been around long enough. I mean, with Lorianne talking about, like, you know, he can't really even experience love eternally or just anything. When you're around that long, you kind of just are all, it's hard to, I guess, keep your feelings versus just like taking in data. Even though he was asking Ivanova, like, to use her heart. Wow. I'm shocked. How do what now? It just feels too good to be true. But, you know, we've been left up to our own devices, and it's not like everything is right as rain in between the races that are still left, even though it's a great sign that all those, like the Drazi ship and everyone, they were covering our ship, trying to protect us. Like, we were all working together. I hope that continues. But, you know, the Narn and the Centauri are never going to be the best of friends. I just hope they can have a ceasefire. And I'm just very curious about what happens now. But that's exciting. It's exciting that this has happened so early on. I mean, we are in the second to last season, but there are so many episodes to go. And I just want to know I don't know what to expect at all. I really don't. I could have never foreseen this. So to even wonder what's going to happen next, I'm drawing a blank. Like, I thought the Vorlons weren't going to kill Londo. I thought they were going to put that thing on his neck. How did that happen? When is that going to happen? Is it still going to happen? Wow. Well, I'm going to take this episode for the win that it was and be very happy about it. And then we'll just deal with whatever comes next as it comes. Whatever that shall be. But, you know, you don't have the people looking out for you even anymore, even though they were doing too much and didn't need to be doing what they were doing. We still are kind of on our own now, and that is scary in its own way. So we'll see if we can keep things on track, get back to things happening on Babylon 5. And I'm actually fine with, you know, dealing with the smaller races and seeing what the issues are in between them and hopefully keeping it all together. But yeah, this was great. Fantastic. I'm so excited. We won. It does feel like a victory, but the unknown is so unknown. What do we do? What's going to happen? No clue. But we did it. They just got rid of the hugest conflict of the show. Well, I guess I can't say that. There's always conflict in between. Like, we just got big of the things hanging over our head, and I don't know what to expect now. I just don't. I never saw this coming. But it was great, and, you know, seems very ballsy to do, to have this much resolution this early on. So we'll see what we're getting into. But yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon.